Yes, Jocasta. And if you sit still, Jocasta, you should be fine. The room will stop spinning. Nunsy, look after Mummy, please. Yes. Welcome, welcome to the Fonseca family weblog once more. We've been to the school fete today, which has been really quite eventful. Sit still, Jocasta. Do not get up. Nunsy, look after Mummy, please. Do not let her get up, and keep the bowl on her lap. Thank you. Good girl. As soon as we arrived, Jocasta made it to the Pim's tent to lubricate her joints in preparation for today's egg and spoon race, which she believes is hers by right to win, having had the title removed from her by the adjudicators 2 years ago. Now, I am sometimes amazed at the competitive spirit displayed by parents at the school events. The current incumbent of the Egg and Spoon Trophy is Wendy Himmel, and we heard today that she had been seen training for the event in the local park. She had been seen jogging while juggling with a spoon and an egg. I suppose if you were to try and be clever, you might call it joggling. This came as unwelcome news to Jocasta because she had sort of pretty much assumed that the title would be reclaimed by her today. But we were to find out differently, I think. Oh, Nunsy, please, just pull Mummy's hair back, put it back under the hairband, please, keep it out of the way, so if she is sick it won't get wet. There's a good girl. Thank you very much, darling. That's a very good girl. So, it's not really a headband anyway, it's a bandage, because it seems Wendy has been taking kickboxing lessons as well in preparation for today's event. And they were indeed impressive in action, although they did not faze Jocasta in the slightest. But I knew it would end in tears when Jocasta did the finger eye pantomime to Wendy. I shall show you what I mean. It a stare from close range, followed by 2 fingers and then a point. Wendy replied with a vigorous attempt at a spit into the grass at Jocasta's feet. It's not really the behaviour one would expect from a school governor, is it? Oh my goodness, just a minute. Just sit still, Jocasta, for goodness sake, that bowl will make a mess. Just sit still. How old are you? Nunsy's in charge of you, by the way. Yes, don't forget it. Anyway, it was won in the end by Mrs. Lenister, the new head, who was completely oblivious to the carnage that was taking place behind her, the furore, the fracas. Luckily, James Himmel and myself were on hand to prevent a full bloodbath ensuing. But certainly all of the other competitors were taken out by the scuffle. And myself and James received some war wounds, and James himself had his glasses broken. You know, I saw a programme earlier this week about how babies with extra testosterone exposure in the womb could grow up displaying masculine traits or be extra good at sports. Now, one of the ways you tell this is by examining the length of the ring finger versus the forefinger. I think Jocasta's due an examination because she definitely displays masculine traits, as does the fragrant Wendy Himmel. Because immediately after they had been separated and it had all calmed down, they chummed up and become best of buddies with their arms around each other. They repaired to the Pim's tent. Hence the bowl on the lap and the sea shanties. I'll be back in touch again soon. Bye-bye.